Hey, cool, gonna talk with Rage. So I'm taking an online class called The Art or the Craft of Mixing Hit Records. And one of the classes talked about how the sound of the 70s compared to the sound of the 80s and kind of like the cultural influences of those time periods in regards to technology. Like the 80s became the rise of like the digital keyboards and synths. The 70s was kind of about expression and freedom, which carried over into the sound. Anyway, so I was thinking about it and thinking about how the 2010s was kind of like a return to the 80s in terms of pop music and the sound. And the 2020s was like a sharp switch to a sound more similar to the 70s. So it did a hard switch from the 80s back to the 70s. And it got me thinking if this is kind of artificially produced and created by the industry as a form of generations, keeping the generations divided, each generation kind of having its own sound. And it also had me thinking about fashion and how selling fashion and selling trends, what's popular with clothing, how it relates to the music. So if you have a 70s sound with your music, your fashion is going to be more representative of the 70s. So then they can sell all new clothing because the 2010s, the 80s, the skinny jeans, that's not in anymore. So it just got me thinking how it's all connected.